And welcome back to the Hot Lap, where we are looking at sim racing horrors. Yes, the absolute horror show for October. Welcome. We are going to be playing the sim Racing Steward. What is going to transpire here? I mean, come on, let's have a look at it. Let's get into our first one by Nico Footy. Was this appropriate from the BMW? Well, let's make that full screen and have a look at this baby. Here we go. So, obviously, he's racing there in a Zeta Corsa. He's at Monza. He's going into the top chicane. Okay, and he's basically trying to brake. But does the BMW move under braking? Let's see. No, not really. And he just kind of rams him. And then punts him, spins around. Oh dear, not looking good. The other car spins in sympathy. And then obviously the BMW driver's slightly aggrieved, turns around and is like, no, what you did to me was quite bad. We've seen, and well, this other car is kind of like getting in the way there as well. I think we've kind of seen the worst of it, but still, not particularly great, really, driving, is it? From our McLaren guy. So, and then, well, yeah, there we go. I mean, at the end of the day, he brake checked him out of Verstappen, Saudi Arabia, Hamilton, 2021. But here's the interesting thing: is he guilty or is he innocent? At this rate, I am gonna have to throw it out there. I'm sadly gonna have to say you're very much guilty, my friend. I do apologise. On to the next one. So here we have user JFW IDJ Formula 1 2023. It looks like it's Bahrain. Let's have a gander on this sim racing Reddit. Here we go. Let's have a look what happens, shall we? So he's gonna try and pass Mr. Silent.
Why are you
he does so,
me when there's a soft one
and then he comes straight. Oh,
Sturdy's just punted me.
He did punt him, didn't he?
What was
Punted
that?
him all off. Indeed, what was that? Let's have a look at that again. Okay, he's racing. You can see the Red Bull behind. Okay, so what the guy in front does? Yeah, so he's here, and I'm assuming the Red Bull is going to try. It's kind of almost similar to the Mika Hakkinen and Michael Schumacher pass at Spa 2000, except not quite in reverse, but the roles are slightly different with our guy on the inside, and as you can see, he comes.
Why are you moving across?
Okay, and now he moves across into the braking zone, thinking it's going to be free. Thinking that there's no one there. You can see in the mirrors, no one there. He starts to move across the guy in, but this is the issue here, in my opinion, albeit for what it's worth. He moves across just before the braking zone, which I think is a no-go anyway. It's really, really aggressive. And he doesn't know the Red Bull there. The Red Bull guy's like, what the heck?
Oh, Sturdy's just punted me.
Nothing he can do. I mean, at the end of the day,
what was that?
it was quite kind of aggressive, cutting across the guy who was overtaking in the first place in the braking zone. Obviously, he's really surprised in the moment, but I think when he has another look at it, he will find that, unfortunately, he's guilty. He's guilty. He's guilty as anything, I'm afraid. So, on to our last one of the day. And this is going to be Moto M13. This was 16 days ago. This is Gran Turismo 7. Let's get into it, shall we? Here we go. So we're driving. Dive bomb. Oh, they hit each other. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, if I'm honest. I mean, you look at it. It was quite the dive bomb, let's be fair. It was a dive bomb. The only interesting thing is, did he hit him before the dive bomb? It's so hard to tell, isn't it? Almost looks like he does, but I don't. If he hit him before the dive bomb, they're both on their brakes now. That is naughty. If he didn't hit him, I mean, he gets close to the dive bomb, he tries to turn in, but no, there's nowhere to turn in. He left the door kind of open, and he pretty much drives off. And he pretty much drives off. So from that point of view, I do feel that this dude is pretty innocent. There we go. Definitely. Anyway, this has been the Hot Lap. This has been the Sim Racing Horrors. We have been the Steward for now. We will see you next time.